Most people think they know Switzerland's snowy peaks, ski resorts, postcard villages. But beyond the cliches lies another world. Quiet towns with untold stories, places left off the travel covers, not trending, not crowded, just unforgettable. In this video, we're exploring 10 hidden Swiss destinations that reveal a quieter, more surprising side of the country. So if you're ready to see a Switzerland you've never known, let's begin. Interlaken sits between Lake Thun and Lake Brienzersee, where mountain adventure meets tranquil beauty. Many begin with paragliding flights above the valley or canyoning through narrow, icy gorges. Others opt for gentler activities, jet boating on Lake Brienzersee, paddling along Lake Thun, or riding the funicular to harder Kulm for sunrise views and a breakfast of warm Zopf bread with fresh coffee. Along Hoheweg Promenade, the scent of melted cheese leads into cozy fondue spots like Bebe's. Chocolate lovers craft their own bars at Funky Chocolate Club, while cultural stops include the Augustinian Monastery and the cliffside St. Beatus Caves. As the sun dips behind the peaks, hikers gather for plates of crispy rusty and locally brewed beer, sharing stories under alpine twilight. In Interlaken, adrenaline and stillness aren't opposites, they're neighbors, and together, they create a rhythm that's hard to leave behind. Wengen is a car-free village perched above Lauterbrunnen Valley, reachable only by cogwheel train. Once there, visitors head to Kleine Scheidegg for views of the Eiger, or take the gondola to Menlichen for hiking trails across open ridgelines. The world-famous Lauberhorn downhill ski run starts here each winter, drawing skiers from across the globe. In summer, marked trails lead through alpine meadows filled with wildflowers. Wengen is family-friendly too, offering tennis courts, a public pool, mini golf, and even pickleball courts in the warm season. Many stay in wooden chalets with mountain-facing balconies, ideal for mornings with coffee or evenings with hot cocoa. A short train ride down the mountain takes you to Lauterbrunnen, where you can visit Staubach Falls or connect to Mürren. Wengen isn't remote, it's well-connected, but intentionally quiet. It offers access to some of the best of the Bernese Alps, with the space and stillness to enjoy it at your own pace. Lungern is a tranquil village in the canton of Obwalden, central Switzerland, located between Lucerne and Interlaken along the scenic Brunig Pass route. It sits beside the emerald waters of Lake Lungern, where the peaceful setting feels both lived in and welcoming. Visitors can enjoy boating, swimming in the clear lake, stand-up paddleboarding, fishing, or simply relaxing by the grassy shores. Hiking options range from easy lakeside strolls to forested trails like Waldboden and the panoramic Lungern-Turin route. In winter, the area becomes a gentle playground for skiing, snowshoeing, and family-friendly snow activities. These soft adventures, set against a backdrop of nature and silence, make Lungern a perfect destination for couples seeking a romantic escape or families looking for safe, calm, and restorative experiences in the outdoors. Dining highlights include rustic cantina caverna built into the rock, cozy meals at Bahnhofli near the station, or a hearty lunch at Ausflugs Restaurant Turin after a hike. In Lungern, stillness holds space for both rest and discovery. Gandria is a hillside village nestled on the eastern shore of Lake Lugano, inaccessible by car. The most iconic experience here is the Olive Tree Trail, a peaceful lakeside path that winds between olive groves and stone terraces, offering wide views over the water and the surrounding mountains. As you walk, The scent of wild herbs and the shimmer of olive leaves frame the lake like a moving postcard. Locals steer small wooden boats to the dock with groceries in hand. Children play under ancient trees, and visitors pause for coffee or chestnut cake at tucked-away cafes. The Swiss Customs and Smuggler Museum adds a glimpse into the area's borderland past. Cobblestone alleys twist between weathered walls, where moss-covered steps and faded signs tell quieter stories. Whether you arrive by boat or on foot from Montebre, Gandria feels like a village built for stillness where the path, the lake, and everyday life blend into one unforgettable view. Morcote perches on the edge of Lake Lugano like a sunlit painting, where narrow porticos and archways weave between pastel-colored homes. Visitors stroll along the lakeside promenade, pose on time-worn staircases, or climb the 404 steps to the Church of Santa Maria del Sasso. Known for its serene frescoes and panoramic views of the lake, art lovers are drawn to the Scherer Gardens, a terraced oasis filled with Mediterranean and Asian-inspired sculptures and exotic flora born from one man's travels, now open to all. The Church of San Rocco and the Oratory of St. Anthony of Padua offer peaceful moments amidst centuries-old frescoes. Families rest on benches by the lake, children play at Swing the World installations, and couples enjoy quiet playgrounds or dip their toes into the clear water. Whether you're admiring sacred art or simply watching the sunlight dance on the lake, Morcote invites slow discovery perfect for those who savor beauty and stillness. Lavertezzo lies within the Verzasca Valley, where jade-green water winds beneath timeless stone bridges and through polished granite basins. Visitors can swim in natural pools, picnic on sun-warmed rocks, or leap from the iconic double-arch bridge, Ponte dei Salti. The nearby Baroque church of Santa Maria degli Angeli stands in peaceful contrast to the valley's raw energy. Hiking and mountain biking trails run alongside the Verzasca River, including the scenic Sentierone route and others dotted with public art and natural play areas like Bobasco. For thrill seekers, a Bond-style bungee jump from the 220-meter dam wall offers a heart-racing highlight followed by a refreshing dip downstream. Families will enjoy exploring the cobbled streets of Sonogno, browsing rustic grati, and visiting the Wool Museum, or Casa della Lana. While cafes are few, the simple joy of bringing a picnic and sharing it by the water is more than enough. Lavertezzo doesn't try to impress, it invites you to feel. Ascona rests gently on the edge of Lake Maggiore, where its lakeside promenade becomes the heartbeat of daily life. Lined with palm trees, cafes, and pastel buildings. This waterfront path is where everything converges. Locals sipping espresso, street musicians tuning their instruments, and travelers pausing for photos as sailboats glide by. In the background, paddleboarders skim across the lake while ferry boats head toward Monteverita or the Brissago Islands. Just steps away lies the colorful Borgo, full of artisan shops, galleries, and the Museo Comunale d'Arte Moderna. The air smells faintly of the lake, warmed by sun and touched with flowering trees. In the evening, the promenade shifts again. Jazz music spills from open-air stages, wine glasses clink, and the sky reflects in golden tones across the water. Whether you're here for art, nature, or slow afternoons with a view, Ascona's promenade captures it all, an easy rhythm of lakeside living that's hard to leave behind. Foroglio is a small village located deep in Val Bavona, in the Italian-speaking region of Ticino, Switzerland. Its main feature is a powerful waterfall that drops from a vertical cliff into the valley below, visible and audible from nearly every corner of the village. The contrast between the raw force of the water and the quiet stone houses nearby gives the place a unique atmosphere. Visitors can walk up close to the falls, feel the spray, and sit beside the stream that flows through the valley. Nearby walking trails offer easy routes for families or casual hikers. There are no souvenir shops or large restaurants, just a small cafe and the occasional local selling bread or cheese. People come here to take photos, rest, and enjoy nature without distractions. Foroglio is not designed for tourists. It's a simple place where water, stone, and time have shaped a village that feels completely unaltered. In Gstaad, elegance blends into the mountains without needing attention. The most vivid scenes unfold in Lake Lungern and the Turbach Valley, where wooden chalets sit beneath towering peaks and meadows stretch into silence. Hikers follow quiet trails around the lake, past waterfalls and grazing cows, or explore the wildflower-filled Turbach Valley on foot or by bike. In winter, snowshoe tracks crisscross these same paths, while families sled beneath pine forests. Gstaad's outdoor rhythm is matched by its refined, calm fondue flights and hot air balloons, classical concerts at the Menuhin Festival, and dinners that end beside a flickering fire. The town itself is car-free and compact, home to designer boutiques, alpine dairies, and cafes that favor quiet over crowds. Whether you're skiing the slopes or sipping mountain. Oberried and Brienzersee is a quiet village on the northern shore of Lake Brienz, known for its turquoise water and peaceful setting. Visitors often swim, paddleboard, or picnic by the shore, where the water is clear and the space rarely crowded. A flat walking path connects Oberried to nearby villages like Brienzersee and Iseltwald, making it ideal for families or slow travelers. Just a short ferry ride away is Gstaad Falls, where you can hike behind the waterfall or visit the historic Grand Hotel Gstaad. From Brienz Station, the Brienz-Rothornbahn, a steam-powered mountain railway, offers panoramic views over the lake. Oberried itself has small murals, open-air play areas, and quiet guest houses along the train line. There are no major attractions here, but that's the point. This is a base for those who prefer quiet mornings, lake activities, and easy access to nature. Oberried is not a show, it's a starting point for real, simple Swiss experiences. Switzerland is known for its mountains, but its villages and towns hold quieter wonders. From lakeside paths to cobbled lanes, each place tells a story shaped by stone, water, and time. These places don't shout, they whisper, and that whisper lingers in a fast world. They remind us to slow down and truly see. Maybe you didn't know this side of Switzerland until now. Which spot would you visit first? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more journeys like this.